from what I feel, first, it's faith. I believe that we are nothing but reflections of who God has created us. So if you have no link to God, then you are essentially not living your right self. Okay. Secondly, I believe that we should be a man of integrity. When you compromise on your honesty and reliability or trustworthiness, then you become a broken person. And a broken person is a weak link in this chain of life.
And add on to that, because I also believe in that. So, but something else I believe that it's important for a man to be is kind. Like I feel like kindness is one of the qualities up there. And kindness does not take away from your strength or from your masculinity. And what I mean in that is, especially in light to, you as a man raising, in the setting of a home, right? So, because you're already a man, you already have authority and you're already strong. So now, if you go on further and exert your strength by either raising your voice or using force, physical strength, it becomes overbearing. It becomes over the top. So a kind man is able to come down to the level of his kids and, train and raise them, So I think it's a pretty good quality that I would consider high up there. And the same thing, say for example, if you're in an argument with your wife, chances are that you'll win her over when you calm down, and when you're talking to her when you're calm, and other than when you're raising your voice and exerting your strength. Chances are that when you calm down and you say, "Hey, love, I hear you, but I think," chances are that your wife will very easily follow you if you're that way, other than you exerting your strength. So I think that's a pretty important high up there.
Faith, number one for me. That you come to the place of where you admit, as a man, I don't have it all. I need a higher power. It takes a place of humility for somebody to actually allow God to walk with them and teach them. And when I say that, it brings me to my number two, which is teachability. I think a man, it's very important for a man to have an attitude of allowing himself to unlearn and relearn things over and over and over as they grow up, as they go about in their relationships. Yeah, so that teachability and him bringing himself to the place of saying, I am wrong, I think I've been wrong, I need to relearn this. I think it's very important for a man to... sometimes it feels like men are very hard to change, or rather they don't take time to learn something. And that's why in marriage you'll find that women are so quick to, let's study this book about submitting to a man. Let's study this book. How did this woman do it? And we meet as a group over and over. But you rarely see that with men. So you wonder, where's the teachability? Is it that they don't want to learn? Is it that they don't want to admit that they don't have it all? That they need somebody to speak to them. They need to learn and study a certain subject that is important. Yeah. So teachability.